Okay, guys, welcome to the April monthly zodiac love readings. I want to make a couple of announcements. I want to let you guys know that April will be the last month of the readings being at the pricing that they're at now. I have a lot of changes and different things going on with my business. And with me doing a lot more in-person work with people coming to see me, um, the prices are going to change, and um, I'm going to be doing things a little different. You guys are going to see a lot of changes, even with the channel, just with everything. And so that's necessary. That's something that we have to do. I don't know how much the change is going to be. We're still going to be crunching those numbers and seeing what it would actually have to be. But yeah, the prices are going to change May 1st. Okay. So April, if you wanted to book with me and you haven't been able to, April's the month to do it. Because the prices are going to change May 1st. Other than that, if you don't know how my readings work, it is the partner's energy on this side, then the zodiac sign, your sign on this side, and then there's the energy of the connection itself. Now, as I'm doing the readings, if I'm saying partner, it doesn't have to be a committed relationship. It is whoever is on your mind, whoever you're thinking about, whoever's the reason you're coming to this reading. Okay. That's going to be who the partner is and who I'm talking about. Other than that, the there's always also, guys, the $5 monthly readings. Don't forget about those. There'll be links for that as well in the description box below, which are like these but more extensive. So yeah, that's that. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Thanks, guys. On with the reading. Hello there, Taurus. Welcome to your April monthly zodiac love reading. The overall energy for the month here is joy and stability. Okay? Joy and stability. Now, what I'm getting for the month of April is that this month is about things coming into balance and stability when it comes to the give and take in this relationship. I'm getting that there's been an imbalance of give and take in some way. And this month, that is what's working itself out. That is what's working itself out to bring about more joy and stability within this connection. Because, of course, it's not joyous and it's not stable if there is an imbalance in the reciprocity, the give and take. And that's what April is about for this connection, Taurus. Your spirits are both guiding you, are guiding you both to behave and think in a way that leads you toward creating the balance of reciprocity to create joy and stability within this connection. I'm going to read off the energies. The energies for the partner here is spread your wings, blossom, and heart chakra. The energies for you, new vitality, coming together, believe, and succeed. The energies within the connection, giving and receiving, dedicated. Oh, it's crowned at the top with giving and receiving. They're sending towards you dedicated effort. You're sending towards them. Open up. Okay. So what I'm getting for the partner here is that they're coming into some new awareness. They're actually picking up some universal energy for the beginning of April. That is helping them and assisting them in beginning to walk their path. They're beginning to see that the light at the end of, they don't get to the light at the end of the tunnel or the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow if they do not stand in their truth and walk their life path. I'm getting that their spirit is really leading them towards this. They're really feeling this awareness from a deep place, where they are opening themselves up more to walking their path and going in the direction that they need to go in. They're more open towards that, whereas before they may have been a little more resistant. I'm just getting a releasing of a lot of resistance that was once there. They're now releasing. Okay, so they're not as resistant to that as they were in the past. But I'm getting that this new awareness that is leading them more towards their path is also making them realize how alone they are. They're feeling a little disconnected or isolated from others. They may not realize how isolated they really are. But it's making that more profound for them at this time. The fact that they're coming into these new awarenesses about the truth of walking their path. They're realizing that maybe a lot of the people around them are not a part of that path. That they may be missing people that they feel should be a part of that path. So this is what is creating that maybe isolated type of feeling very distant and far away from others. It's like it's bringing it into their awareness just how far away certain people are, and then just how some of the people who are close should be far away. Okay, and this is coming up as they are being more open to walking their path and becoming more whole. They're feeling this in a really strong way. They're feeling a lot of passion, a lot of energy surrounding this. But when it's kind of like they're having a little bit of a hard time balancing this energy, because on the one hand, they have this optimism of following their path and standing in their truth and getting this new information and awareness, which makes them see the light at the end of the tunnel. They see that the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow is attainable for them. But that's bittersweet. It's bittersweet because it is bringing into perspective the connection that they have with other people, who needs to go, who needs to stay. It's bringing all of that to the surface. So at times they may feel overwhelmed. Okay, they may feel a little burdened by it all. It may feel really heavy. It could feel like it's weighing them down. It could make them feel like the journey is going to be harder than it really is. Because it's bittersweet. Okay, it's bittersweet. But at the same time, they have a little period of that. But then as we get to the middle of April, they're moving more into an energy of feeling like they're holding more possibility in their hands than they ever have before. They're seeing the possibility for great things. It's like they're getting a glimpse of all that could be. They feel like they're growing. I'm getting that they're feeling some expansive type of energy, like they're expanding, they're growing from this. So there is a sense of joy that comes about in the middle of the month. And this joy that they feel and this expansiveness that comes about puts them in a place where they feel more on top of the world. They're feeling stronger. They may have felt a little weak in the beginning of the month. Well, not really weak, but conflicted by this bittersweet. Um, the bittersweetness of progress and growth, because it's we feel good, it's sweet that we're moving forward, that there's more, that we have something to hope for, something to dream for. But then it's bitter that in order to move forward, that means we're always leaving something behind. But they feel confident, more confident than they felt in the past. They're feeling more on top of the world, more like they have a direction. They feel like they know now what direction they need to go in, even though they can't see the full path. Okay. They don't feel like they can see exactly where they're going, but they just feel a nudge within their spirit that they need to go in a certain direction. Okay. And they're feeling good. They're feeling good about that. They're finding their balance. They struggled with that at the beginning of the month, but the middle of the month, they're finding their balance with this bittersweet energy. Okay. Um, they're not completely ready yet to be totally open and vulnerable, but they have found some level of freedom within themselves where they're feeling a little more free. Because remember, we have to be free in order to be vulnerable. Okay. Because the inability to be vulnerable is a part of us being trapped within ourselves. Okay. Trapped within the beliefs and thoughts that we have about why we can't do this, and we're restricted in that state. Because vulnerability actually is freedom for us. Okay. They're not totally there, but they're more balanced. They still have some parts that they want to keep to themselves, but they are feeling a lot more balanced where they feel free enough to be more vulnerable and more open maybe than they were in the past, because they know that this is growth for them, that this is the way for them to hold within their hands all that is possible for them. Okay. So they don't exactly see the full picture, but they feel like they need to take that step to be more open. This is helping them to open up their heart space a little bit more. Um, and I'm really getting an energy that they feel like you help them to be, or this connection has helped them to be a better version of themselves. Okay. So I am getting there's going to be some more heart chakra opening in the month of April. And they are feeling a little, this energy kind of intensifies. So in the middle of the month, they're feeling like they have this direction or this goal, like they can see the direction that they need to go in. They believe in it. They're more balanced. They don't see where it's going, but they are feeling more confident and on top of the world and able to take a step. And that leads them, it's like that energy intensifies even more so towards the end of the month, because then by the end of the month, it's like they're ready to take a step. They might be going over the edge, but they're feeling confident, and this energy is strong enough that they're willing to kind of step over the edge. They're willing to step off the cliff, because they're feeling this is one of those impulsive type of energies. That's what I'm getting. Like they're feeling really impulsive. They feel like they're the other half that's missing, and they need to free themselves to bring something to completion. They feel like they have their wings. Their wings aren't as strong as they may think they are, but they're really feeling confident and impulsive and ready to take that step. They are definitely feeling filled with power and ability by the end of April. They're feeling like they are strong. They hold this in their hands. They're ready to make some type of decision, and they're ready to lead. They're ready to be that support. They're ready to take matters into their own hands. Um, they're ready. They're ready. They feel prepared for their journey. And I'm seeing some interplay between the two energies. I'll get into that. I'm just going to go ahead and read Taurus's energy, and then as it comes up, then I'll just discuss how the energies are intermingling with one another. For the Taurus energy, I'm really getting that Taurus is feeling a lot more whole within themselves, just kind of feeling like able to take life by the horns, ready for a more vibrant and colorful life, and they're taking that into their own hands. Whether they have to do it alone or not, I'm just getting a stronger energy for Taurus than maybe there has been in the past. There is a part of them that is concerned about, because I'm getting this energy of Taurus feeling like they may have to go it alone. And so then I'm getting an energy where they're kind of in the back of their mind, even though they're feeling strong and confident and ready, in the back of their mind, they're wondering if they're going to have to go it alone. And then if they're going to have to go it alone, they're wondering why. What was wrong? What was not enough? What is the real reason why? You know, there's a little bit of sadness around that. There's a part of them that, on a deep, deep subconscious level, may feel a little defeated, and they are, uh, going through a lot of thoughts in their mind as to why they may have to go it alone, or why didn't it work? What wasn't, what did I do wrong? What is it that wouldn't let the scales be balanced between us? But they're feeling like, but I'm getting that even though they may have these questions and these type of thoughts going on, they are in a place where they are not settling for anything less than equality and fairness. They want things to be fair. They want things to be just. They want things to be right. And they're not willing to bend over backwards or go the extra mile to make that happen. It's like at this point, they want to be met equally where they are. And it's not that they are even trying to be that way. Like, it's just about them ruminating over negative thoughts and, anything like that. It's more so like at this point, that's just all they can be. That's all they can do. It's really in them. Like, this is something that is like universal. It's like the universe giving them this energy. This energy is coming up through their souls. This is in them. Okay. Um, and so, like, this is kind of, that energy is playing off a little bit of this energy from the partner, because it's like, as the partner is feeling, it's like as the partner is feeling overwhelmed by this new surge of energy and wanting to follow their path, and then realizing what that means about the people in their lives, and this bittersweet energy, I'm getting that Taurus is looking at that and feeling like that's what's giving Taurus the energy of, this may not happen. I don't know why. That kind of, those thoughts that are going on with Taurus. But it's like, even still, Taurus is not going to help this partner feel better about it, or overcome this bittersweet energy, because she feels like, or he feels like, it's not fair. Okay, it's not just like they have to get there on their own. Like, it's not going to be fair to me. And remember that the overall energy that we saw for the month was bringing a balance to the reciprocity, the give and take within this situation. And I'm really getting that that is the justice that Taurus is standing on for the month of April. I'm getting that Taurus is wanting, in a sense, the two to become one, not wanting dualistic, like where both people are going in different directions. It's like wanting this common focus, wanting to focus in the same place. Two people with the same vision. They're wanting a coming together that is based on mutual respect, trust, just a very, very whole energy, like two whole people coming together, focusing on a common vision or a common goal. And they are watching intently, um, mid mid April, for if this connection is worth it. That's kind of coming up for them. It's like they're kind of holding back a little bit, with this connection, because they're trying to see. It's like trying to see something with this focus. If they're focused in the same way, if they're valuing the same things, if they're having the same care for one another, and that's what they're looking for. And it's kind of like they're holding everything until they see that. For them, that is the key. That is the key that's going to unlock, what's going to be next in this situation, because they are not budging from this place of wanting justice, fairness, and equality. So for them, they're holding back until they see this common vision, that the two are sharing in this common vision. And if they're not seeing that, it's like they know they have a decision to make. That's what I'm getting. Taurus feels that they have a decision to make. And I'm getting that they are basing this decision on this ability to have the same vision, the same care, the same values, and things like that. Um, that's what they're basing this. That's what they're basing this decision on. Uh, yeah, they're not gonna budge unless things are just and fair. So I'm getting that towards the end of the month. Honestly, I'm just gonna say it the way I'm getting it. I'm really getting that towards the end of the month, something happens. It's like Taurus is reacting to the place that this partner is at, because this partner here at the end of the month is feeling in their power. They're feeling strong enough to do it. They have more initiative, than maybe they've had in the past. There's a surge of energy for them. And I'm getting, because it's like Taurus wants them to kind of be able to carry on their own. I'm getting that Taurus is holding back, not giving to help this situation, because there has to be a balance in the give and take in this situation. And that is what Taurus is standing on. So I'm getting that as this partner comes into balance in the middle of the month, they're feeling they're I'm getting that they're maybe realizing that, and they're feeling more capable and ready to take a step. And then it's like until Taurus kind of sees this energy, it's like that's what kind of brings Taurus into the place that they're going to be at the end of the month, which is more so feeling a little more anchored to this situation, where they may have felt like they were drifting away from it. They're feeling a little more anchored to it, because it's like now they're feeling like they can believe in it again, or they may be having like a renewed faith or a renewed hope that they can see the possibilities or where this situation can go. Whereas before, it felt like they may have been on choppy waters, not really knowing the direction that things were going to take. But I'm getting that they're feeling a lot more anchored as they're seeing this energy from the partner. And what it really is, because there's two storylines here, but it's kind of like this. This is what it boils down to for Taurus. This decision is going to be based, because Taurus is ready to knows that they have to make some type of decision in the middle of the month. And then at the end of the month, they're making that decision. It's like Taurus gets their answer. They get what they need to be able to see where they're going and be anchored into a decision. Like, okay, that gives me my decision. And then it's like some of them are going to be returning where they had once given some type of message or notice that they were leaving. But it's like now they're able to return because they're able to see this partner is able to actually take this step off the cliff. And so now they feel more like they can move closer or return to this connection. Or if this partner is not able to just kind of step off the cliff, then this Taurus partner then feels anchored in their decision to walk away. It's like whatever it is, Taurus in the month of April, the end of the month, is able to anchor themselves into a decision where they may have not been able to anchor themselves into a decision before. For a majority of them, the majority is actually going to be a walking away. There may be a small few that it's going to be a return that they're anchoring themselves into. But for a vast majority, they're going to be feeling like this is still unbalanced. This is still not enough for me. I still have to hold back from you. I can't give you everything that would, the potential of everything that I wish I could give you, because this is just not balanced enough. And then Taurus is feeling anchored enough to walk away. Okay. And let me say, this is bringing about joy and stability. The overall energy for the month was joy and stability. So whichever Taurus you are, whatever decision you're making at the end of the month, it's not going to be, you may be listening to it now, but the energies haven't played out. So it's not going to be something that's going to be upsetting for you. If you are walking away, you're going to feel joyous and stable in that decision. Whichever way it is, you're going to feel happy and okay with the direction that you have to go in by the time the end of April comes around. And because that's kind of what this month really is about for Taurus. Now, when I'm looking at the energy of the connection here, there's a balance that's trying to be struck within the reciprocity, the give and take. The partner is trying to put more effort towards Taurus, but Taurus is sending towards them emotional shutdown. So Taurus is retracting from them. So whatever it is, this effort or this energy is not complete. I'm getting where this partner is not giving their all. They're not putting, it's not complete. It's not stable enough. It's like they're trying, but they're not standing on a solid or sturdy enough of a ground. Uh, yeah, they're too much maybe in their imagination, like you're dreaming. Like that's not going to get it. And then Taurus is kind of feeling like, I see the light, I hold the truth, and I'm not budging with that. But it's not a, I'm not getting a negative energy that Taurus is sending towards them. It's more so it's like I'm still here. There's still a loving or a caring type of energy. It's like I'm still here. I will be here and support you in terms of, like, until you're able to have the strength of will that you need to move forward in the way that you need to. But I am not fully invested in this. I'm not fully vested until I see that, like, it's complete. Like, Taurus is really not willing to accept a half-ass effort or an effort based on fantasy and imagination. It's like they want something solid, something real, something. It's like it's not all or nothing, but they're not budging in terms of giving more in the situation until they feel that it's fully balanced. Okay, and it's like they're not willing to go for any less than that. But it's like at the end of the month, there is more stability within this connection than there ever was before. There's more peace about it. There's more joy. Okay, I'm really getting that, by the end of the month, Taurus is not feeling unhappy. Now, let me say this. I am getting, there's a small percentage, this small percentage that are going to be the ones who are going to be anchored into returning. For those, they're going to feel, this is going to be for the partners that are, I don't know how to say it, getting the effort right, like where their effort is a full effort and it's complete. um then in that case, then the Taurus at that point is going to be offering a very loving, tender, kind energy towards the partner, where they're going to be opening up more. Okay, but that's a much smaller percentage, but there are some that it's going to kind of go that way for. Okay, so now I'm going to pull a card from the Romance Angels Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. Yes. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So, what I'm really getting from this energy is that that's what this month is about. It's about being free, okay? Either this partner is going to free themselves enough to get out of their cage that they've created with their own mind, and what they believe is possible or impossible or right or wrong. And they're going to be free to do what their heart and walk their path, okay? And be full and fully embrace their path and walk towards the light, or reach for the gold at the end of the rainbow. And then for Taurus, it's about Taurus freeing themselves from waiting for them to do that. It's like Taurus is freeing themselves from being somehow held or stifled by what this person is able or not able to do. It's like Taurus is wanting to move towards this new life and able to, believe in that and be happy regardless of how things are going, remain stable within themselves and be free. And that's what this month is really all about. Okay. So work towards freedom within yourselves for the month of April. Okay. So, Taurus, that is your reading for the month of April. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and support the channel. I appreciate all of you that do that. If Whether you did or didn't like it, whether it resonated or didn't resonate, I recommend that you check out your moon and rising signs, because if it didn't resonate, one of those will most likely resonate. Also, if it did, it's a good chance that if you watch all three, you will get a more comprehensive view of this connection. Okay. Um, Also, keep in mind, like I said, that the prices will be changing for May 1st. So if you want to book a reading before the price change, The link for that will be in the description box below. And there will also be a link for the monthly twin flame readings as well. The monthly general readings that I really do recommend, because they're more comprehensive than this, and they also give the blockages for your connections. Okay, the things that you have to kind of overcome to bring things to a better space. Other than that, I thank you guys so much for all of your love and support of the channel, and I really hope that you enjoyed the reading. You guys have a fabulous April, and I will see you in May.